SWAMITVA scheme for providing property validation. Rural India, which still holds more than 60% of the population, is governed by the Gram Panchayats, which do not have any buoyant source of income. Moreover, rural residents are not able to monetize their residential assets and land due to obscure land records and ambiguous land ownership documents. Therefore, India needs a solution which cannot only empower rural governance but also stand alone farmers, and the answer to this whose came as the Swamitva scheme. It is and will be acting as the stepping stone in uplifting the rural economy of India. The Swamitva scheme. It aims to provide an integrated property validation solution for rural India, engaging the latest drone surveying technology for demarcating the inhabitant land in rural areas. It has been decades since the Survey of Rural Land for Record of Rights (RORs) has been last completed, and in many states. The Survey of Abadi means inhabitant land. Abadi land in villages has never happened. The survey of Abadi land in villages has never happened. Thus, to provide clear ownership of rural India, this scheme is initiated by the Government of India. Need of the scheme. The unclear property claims have historically created lot of distress and trouble not only for the people of India but also for its economy. The effects of poor land record management, land disputes, and ambiguous right to property have some far fetching consequences, and some of them are described below. According to the census 2011, India has 6,40,867 villages. Most villages were surveyed and cadastral maps were prepared at 1 is to 4,000 to 1 is to 10,000 scales during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The view of widespread development, there is a high need to update these maps and link them to RORs. ROR means Record of Rights. Objectives of the scheme. According to the policy document of the scheme, the broad objectives of the scheme included capitalizing property as a financial asset by the nation's rural population, reduction in land or property related disputes in rural areas, creation and updation of land records RORs for rural planning, provide the right to property to the true owner of rural land, empowering the Gram Panchayats to levy and collect property tax which would be available to the Panchayat for local use or development work. This would provide the financial wherewithal to the Gram Panchayats, creation of survey infrastructure and GIS, Geographic Information System, GIS maps that can be used by any department or agency for proper planning to the area. Overall, the Swamitva scheme is a solution based approach to the land related woes of rural India. It helps poor rural residents to mobilize funds through the monetization of their residential assets. Moreover, procuring drone based technology from Indian vendors will simultaneously help the Indian service sector to grow. Therefore, it will not be an exaggeration to call the Swamitva scheme the flag bearer of the new Atmanirbhar Bharat. The one thing which is taught to every business or economics student is that there are four factors of production: land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. Each of these factors of production holds a significant role in the progress of the nation. Land, which is an immobile factor, is important because it is the basis of production for any business, be it the manufacturing or service sector. Land can also be used as an instrument to obtain credit from financial institutions. The usage of land parcels as collateral for loans is one of the significant modes through which any individual can access secure credit. In around 50% of the total retail loans and more than 80% of the total agricultural loans, land has been used as collateral. As per Reserve Bank of India 2014 report. But the economy is not able to harness the full potential of land due to inaccurate land records and ambiguous land ownership